Well, uh, one thing I've noticed in some Christians is they're sort of mopey. Um, they don't have the fire in their belly, the enthusiasm about being a child of God, and the joys that are found in there. And I think that sometimes conveys to a non-Christian, this really isn't all that great. Maybe you should look for something else. Though they wouldn't verbalize it, that's just kind of their actions. What do you
Right.
think?
I think there's a lot of truth in that. And unfortunately, as far as the world is concerned, for the Christian, it's a really bad thing if a Christian goes around all the time looking mopey, as you say, or unpleasant or unhappy.
Hmm.
The it's like the story of the fellow who is asked, are you not feeling well today? And the fellow says, "Oh no, I feel pretty well." And he said, "Well, why don't you notify your face then?" Is that really is the key, is that as a Christian, we ought to notify ourselves all over that there are reasons to be happy and reasons to be pleasant. I thought a lot about this just recently. I went on a hunting trip with my two brothers,
Hmm.
and it was one of the worst hunting trips I ever went on. In that we had planned to hunt for snow geese,
Hmm.
and the snow geese had already left by the time we got there. It was an early spring,
Hmm.
and it was just a thing that we had looked forward to for a solid year. And so we spent, all told, around nearly 24 hours in transit, 24 hours driving, with all of our gear and our guns and our ammo and all of that stuff. And when I got back home, my wife asked me, said, "Did you have a good time?" And I said, "I really did. I had a great time." The truth of the matter is that I had the worst hunting that I ever spent in my. I think I killed one bird, and the rest of the time was pretty much spent just laughing and talking with my brothers, which was great.
Hmm.
And those are the kinds of things that we so often, and I have a chapter about this in the book, about the little things in life that we so often miss. Those things are the things that really make us happy. And if we let those little things, if we just notice them, take the time to notice them, they'll make us happy.
Right.
But unfortunately, we tend to concentrate on all the negative aspects of life, which we all have them. And as a consequence, we tend to be more miserable than we are happy. And so it's these little bitty things that can, if you just think about them for a while, and just being around your family, just think about that person who is sitting there all alone that night while you're sitting with your wife and your children, enjoying their company, and there's someone somewhere who's sitting in a home who has lost their wife and lost their children.
Hmm.
And you have reason to be happy, and yet we so often miss this beautiful thing that's right here in front of us. And that's just one illustration of thousands, really, in our
Hmm.
lives.